my name is Sarah. I'm recording this from Los Angeles, California, and I'm here to talk about the basics of meditation and give you a simple foundational practice. So, the first important element of meditation is finding your seat. And so if you feel comfortable, sitting cross-legged on the floor, then that'll work. Usually because the hips are lower than the knees, there's some tightness or compression that happens here and the legs are going to go numb. So if that happens to you and you don't need, a fancy cushion like this, you can use a pillow, a couple of pillows. You can also sit on a chair. But that might make this experience more comfortable for your body. And there's a lot of different ways you can sit, crossing at the shins, or personally, I like to move my heels towards each other so that my knees are a little flatter towards the floor. The next element of meditation is keeping a tall and alert spine. Some teachers suggest tipping the pelvis slightly forward. Not so far forward, that you're leaning forward, but just like a little tip of the pelvis and feeling the sense of brightness through your upper chest. You can rest your hands on your knees, or if you'd like to take a mudra, beginning mudra, very powerful mudra, is Yana Mudra, and this looks like the OK sign. Now we're going to get into some philosophy. So speaking of Yana Mudra, what this represents is your higher self overcoming your lower self. And this can be in sort of a Jiminy Cricket sense that, you have the truth of who you want to be, who you are, your moral values, your integrity, and allowing this part of you, the good part of you, to overcome, your lower urges. So this is kind of more of a general sense, but if we're going to go a little bit deeper, there's your individual consciousness. So the part of you, the I, inside. Another way to say this is the witness. And so the witness is something bigger. The witness, your pure consciousness, is separate from your identity. It's separate from your body. And it doesn't have a gender, it doesn't have a nationality, it doesn't have a language. It's the part of your mind that is perceiving all of this that you identify with. So we'll say everything that we identify with is considered like the ego, the personality. So that's going to be the smaller finger. And then your witness consciousness, this giant part of you, this infinite part of you, pure perception, is going to be the big finger. And this is the goal of yoga and meditation, is to identify with the eternal part, to identify with the witness. Okay, so what is this even real? That's where the experiment happens. What we'll work with today is the meditation Soham. And this is a Sanskrit mantra meditation on the breath. Soham means I am that. So feeling the part of you that's perceiving everything and identifying with it. I am that. In Alice in Wonderland, the caterpillar goes, "Who are you?" And so this is that practice, right? Who am I? And not like I'm Sarah and, I'm a woman, I'm living in California, but like, who am I? The essence of me, my soul. So we're feeling our soul with this mantra. All right. How long are we going to do this for? We'll do it for 5 minutes and I'll guide you. So find your tall spine and allow your eyes to soften gently closed. And now bring your mind, your witness, onto the feeling of the breath. And as you inhale, feel the air go down your nose, your throat, and let the breath swell into your low belly. And then as you exhale, feel the belly soften and notice the air just gently floating up out the throat and back out the nose. So inhaling down into your low belly and exhaling back up out the nose. Take a couple of breaths like this. And if you're noticing already that the spine is starting to sink, you can think about on every exhale, brightening the spine up. And so feel the part of your mind that's feeling your breath. Now we're going to layer in the use of the mantra. So as you inhale, mentally say the word so. And as you exhale, mentally say the word hum. Inhaling so. Exhaling hum. So. Hum. Your mind might jump away from the breath, away from the mantra, and away from your spine. Whenever you notice that your mind is wandering, come back to the mantra, come back to your breath. 2 more minutes. For this last minute, slow down the breath, slow down the mantra in a way that feels good, unwinding with a tall spine. your hands, palm against palm, to the center of your chest. And take a moment to generate a feeling of gratitude towards yourself. And if the feeling of gratitude isn't there naturally, that's okay. It takes time to build. But imagine it's there, or feel that it's there. Thank yourself for taking this time to look inside of yourself and to feel these layers of your being, your pure perception, your pure consciousness, the layer of your mind with the mantra, and the element of your breath, physically expanding and contracting. I hope that helps. Feel free to leave any questions, any feedback in the chat, in the comments, and yeah, maybe see you soon.